Hi everyone, today we are making yummy chicken marsala for dinner. So I have my 2 chicken breasts already out and washed, and these are organic, so they're not very thick. But if your chicken breasts are thick, you would have to slice them horizontally to make them a little bit thinner. So what we have to do is put our chicken breast in the bag. I'm just going to use a Ziploc bag because we need to flatten these out. So I'm going to use this chicken beater. And basically the point of this, just to make it a little bit more equal, a little bit more flatter, because chicken breasts are very uneven. And when you cook it, uneven chicken breast, it cooks unevenly. So that's why we do this, to make sure it gets cooked evenly. So now that our chicken is nice and flat, as you can see, we will put about 6 to 7 tablespoons of flour in a small bowl, some black pepper, a little bit of cumin, and if you don't like a lot of spices, you can just put salt and pepper. I like to have a little bit more spices in my food, a little bit salt, and I'm going to add a little bit of paprika. Mix that together. And when it's evenly mixed, we're going to place this in the same Ziploc that we've used for the chicken, and we're going to place our chicken breast in it. Close it, make sure it's closed, and then give it a good shake. We want to make sure that I'm only doing 2 chicken breasts, but whatever amount you're doing, you want to make sure that it's fully covered evenly with the flour. And then we're just going to let that be for a little bit while we work on our other ingredients. So now that our chicken is marinated, let's get our veggies ready. I have organic sliced mushrooms. You could, even if you have whole ones, you could use them. You just have to slice it. So to make my life easier, I just buy them sliced. And then we will need 2 cloves of garlic, well chopped. So usually when I have a bigger amount of something, I would use a grinder or food processor, but since this is so little, so I'm going to cut them into small pieces, and then I like to squash them to release more of the flavor and juices. So I'm cutting it on the same board, but don't mix your garlic and mushrooms together because the mushrooms will go in first. And I'm going to add about 1/4 of onion. We just cut it into small pieces again and keep it on the side with the mushrooms. Okay, so I'm preheating my pan for the chicken, and I'm going to place 2 tablespoons of butter. Need to spread it that way it's everywhere. And then we're going to take our chicken, shake it off in a Ziploc. You don't need the extra flour, and place it on the frying pan. And we're going to fry this on medium to high heat on each side for 3 minutes. Okay, so my timer just went off. We cooked this 3 minutes on each side. We're going to remove it now and leave the fire on the fry pan because we will need it for our veggies. So now on the same fry pan, we're going to add another spoon of butter and add our mushrooms to it. And we're going to let that cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. Add butter if necessary, or a spoon of oil. I like butter. So cook this for 3 to 4 minutes before we add our garlic and onions. Okay, so it's been 3 minutes. I'm going to mix this up. These are getting nice and brownish now, and it smells amazing. So we're going to add our onion and garlic. Stir it again and cook it for 2 more minutes or till the onions and garlic starts getting brownish. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes, so I'm going to add, we will need chicken broth, about 2/3 of a cup. Two-thirds of heavy cream. A little bit more black pepper. I don't add wine or anything else like that because I'm making this for my kids also. A few more shakes of paprika, and we will stir this together and let this cook on medium heat uncovered for about 10 to 12 minutes, or until you see that the sauce is getting thick. So as you can see, the sauce got a lot thicker when we added the flour, and now we're going to place our chicken back in. I like to flip it over to make sure that it's all covered in the sauce, and we'll cook it for 2 to 3 more minutes uncovered till the chicken heats up, and then all done to serve.